This is a side project that I've been working on because my background is in financial planning. I've got 20 years experience in that. And so this is a project I started in order to impart some of my knowledge on the masses about money, investing, cash flow, tax, anything to do with the finances. You name it, you got it. I'm telling you my stuff, what I know, so that hopefully it can help you in your life as well. So please pass these videos around to your friends and family, anyone that you can think of that needs help with their finances or just wants to learn more about it. We'd love to get you on board with the project. As part of the Money Messenger project, I promised to divulge to you things about money that perhaps you didn't know. So today we're talking about tax. Don't go anywhere, please stay. I promise it won't be a boring video. I promise I'll do my best to jazz it up. What we're talking about today is the Medicare levy surcharge, paying an extra tax. If you earn over a certain amount of money, you could be paying about $900 extra a year to the government for nothing. Why would you want to do that? The knowledge that I'm going to share with you today is Australian specific. So if you're living in another part of the world, you need to check your local laws when it comes to taxes and whatnot. But in Australia, everybody that earns a certain amount of money or anybody that earns income that gets taxed, we all pay 2% of our money to the government as Medicare levy. That goes towards the general health system, which the government provides to every Australian citizen, a base level of healthcare, that is. For everything else, you're meant to rely on your own medical cover. So we all pay 2% of our income to the government. That's fine. We all need to contribute, put towards a little bit, money towards it. That's fine. The problem is if you earn over $90,000 a year as a single person or $180,000 as a couple, you're paying an extra 1% tax. So you're paying 3%, up to 3.5% of your money to the government. What's the difference, you ask? Well, if you're earning $90,000 as a single person and paying an extra 1%, you're paying $900 extra to the government a year for nothing. That extra money you're paying towards Medicare isn't getting you the VIP treatment. It's not getting you into a hospital faster if you need treatment. It's not getting you anything more for that money. So the way around it is to get your own private healthcare cover, through HBF, Bupa, all those sorts of companies. The thing is, though, you need to have private medical cover, as in hospital cover, hospital, ambulance, that type of thing. Having extras cover for physiotherapy, dental work, that type of thing, that doesn't change the game when it comes to tax. That doesn't matter. The only thing that counts is your private health cover, your medical side of things, your hospital cover. The reason is the government's trying to reduce the burden on the Medicare system. So by forcing everybody essentially to get their own medical cover, that will relieve some of the pressure. The way to get away from your $900 paying extra in tax, because really that $900 could cover some basic medical cover. You'll find that a basic package of hospital cover is not much more than that, or even a lot less than that. So instead of paying $900 to the government, pay that towards your premiums. At least then you'll get your choice of doctors, better medical cover, into hospitals faster, that type of thing. At least you're getting something for that money. Put it towards your premiums rather than giving it to the government. If you're a couple earning $90,000 each and you're paying $1,800 a year extra to the government for nothing, you're not getting anything for that money. Instead, that $1,800 could cover your premiums of your healthcare cover. Maybe not if you're married with children, then, cover can be a little bit more expensive, if you've got a family and whatnot. But if you're looking for a basic package of hospital cover, you can get pretty cheap cover out there. So the money that you would have paid to the government would cover your premiums pretty much. At least you're getting something for that money. So just remember, if you're earning over $90,000 especially, look into getting some private hospital cover. That will save you 1% tax, and the money then can at least cover your ambulance cover, your hospital cover. Also keep in mind that if you're over 30, heading towards 30, and you don't have private cover anymore, if you wait until after you're 31, you're going to get hit with the lifetime loading, which means another 2% extra premium on top of your premium. So that's also just to a government thing to stop people from waiting one day, someday until they get cover to, you know, just avoid paying that money. Particularly if you don't earn over $90,000 and you think, well, I don't need it cover because I'm not paying that extra tax that Angie's talking about. Well, if you do then go get cover later on in your life after 31, you'll be hit with an extra 2% on top of your premium. So that means if you're 40, for example, and you haven't had cover, then you're paying like 20% more than everybody else. So it's a good idea to look into some basic level cover. Remember, when I say medical cover, I'm not talking about hospital cover and extras for your physio, your dental, that type of thing. I'm talking about basic hospital cover, which covers you for like an ambulance ride, for example. I mean, that there alone in Victoria is over $1,200 per time if an ambulance is called on your behalf. The moral of this video is, if you're anywhere earning $90,000 or up as a single person, $180,000 as a household, look into getting some private medical cover, some hospital cover. You can usually find cover for a lot less than the extra tax you're paying to the government for nothing. And if you are heading towards 30, 31, you want to look into that cover ASAP, because if you wait till after 31, you're going to be paying more than everybody else who already has cover. Hope that's been helpful today. The point of this video was to just tell you about the Medicare levy surcharge, to tell you that it exists. And even if you didn't know it exists, it definitely does exist, and you may be getting pinched with it. Instead of paying money to the government for nothing, put that money in your back pocket and at least get yourself some private medical cover. So at least you get something for your dollars. Hope that was helpful. For more videos, please tune into the Money Messenger Facebook group, or you can hit us up at www.moneymessenger.com.au. And if you've got any suggestions for videos that you'd like answered, questions, please just hit us up with a message to either of those. And we'll see you soon. Thanks, everybody. Bye.